Riverdale's reputation for taking its plot in wildly unexpected directions poses a challenge for its final season, but not the one you might think. With the show getting progressively weirder with its plot, Riverdale is facing a major problem with its final season, though it's the opposite problem many viewers might think. Riverdale had a relatively tame first couple of seasons, but things quickly got out of control as the series continued, leaving many fans wondering how the show could possibly end after all the twists and turns the plot has taken thus far. The problem of how Riverdale Season 7, the show's final season, will provide a satisfying end for all its characters can be solved in a curious way. Instead of grounding itself, the show needs to get even weirder than ever. The show's first season started off normal enough, as normal as things can be when a group of teenagers set out to solve a small-town murder, that is. However, by Riverdale Season 6, the show has featured the likes of alternate universes, including the twilight-zone-like Rivervale, superpowers, cryptids, and just about anything else that one could imagine. The last season ended with Cheryl using her new powers to save the world from Bailey's Comet, albeit while sending the group back to 1955 in the process. Following all this, Riverdale Season 7 has the huge task of wrapping up all these wild elements. Riverdale's ending needs to be its weirdest season yet. The zany show has been doubling down on the eccentric plotlines more and more with each season, which is why the Riverdale finale needs to go out with a bang. Over the last few seasons, Riverdale has become known for its tendency to throw caution to the wind regarding its plotlines. At this point, the show's commitment to the absurd is one of its most endearing traits. Fans of the show have come to enjoy Riverdale's outlandish plot twists, and it would be pretty hard to reconnect the current storylines with the show's original tone. The best move for Riverdale Season 7 is to escalate the weirdness. With exception to Jughead, Riverdale Season 6's ending robbed everyone of their memories of their former lives, leaving the options wide open for what direction the story can go. With there being little reason to circle back to the early days of Riverdale, the show will need to fully commit to the strangeness that it's embraced over the last few seasons. With the alternate reality offering a reset option, Riverdale's characters can revisit many of the past season's best plot twists. Why being Riverdale's weirdest season is a challenge. The previous 6 seasons have set the bar high in regard to just how crazy the writers of Riverdale are willing to get. From musical episodes to Cheryl becoming a witch, there's no limit to the show's twists. To give the show a proper send-off, Riverdale Season 7 has to exceed every possible expectation set by the previous plotlines. That's no simple thing, considering just how wild things have been in the past. Like Lost, the show's weirdness and complex relationship with reality have ensured that Riverdale has no casual viewers. Its fans have grown to expect goofy plots and high-stakes drama. Riverdale will have to get as eccentric and outlandish as possible while concluding all its storylines, if it wants to satisfy, or even exceed, fans' expectations. The likelihood that the incredibly unpredictable show will get back to its film noir-like roots is slim, and Season 7 has the opportunity to wrap the show up with an appropriate spectacle of craziness. Ending Riverdale's story through one final season needs to be done with the right balance of closure and craziness, if it wants to do the show justice. Riverdale Season 7 has its work cut out for it, but there's little doubt that the writers are prepared to rise to the challenge after everything the show has gone through.